What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Seth with Grown Up TCG, and it's almost over. Reprint season is almost at the end, and we've got a lot of good cards. We've got some not so great cards that got reprinted, but we're going to go over things today, and I'm going to tell you guys what I think about all the new stuff and the stuff coming back. You guys could just like and subscribe to the channel because we got a lot of good Disney content coming out real soon. We just had the game dev the other day on the Discord where Steve Warner and some of the other game creators came on and they kind of talked about testing when they were testing cards and like why certain cards aren't coming back. So we've got a lot of confirmed stuff that kind of people were hoping was going to come back that is not coming back. And then we got some cool card reveals. We got some more Enchanted stuff. I think next meta, I really want to play Amber Ruby. I think Amber Ruby could be a good deck. Ruby Steel, I think, also could be a good deck with the Mushu that we've had from, I think it was from set 7, the Dual Link one, combined with Scar. We got the new Nala that's an 0-2 that gives allies or no, when she has no damage, she gets resist and +1 lore. And she's only 2 costs, so she could come out very quickly. And also this Aurora. So we've got this Aurora here that is a 1. People were kind of wondering if we were going to get a shift target because the other one was coming back. And here it is. It's our shift target. She's a 1/2. Whenever the character quests, you can pay 1 less for the next princess or queen character that you guys play. I like the looks of the card. I think it looks good. A lot of people have been talking about the restaurant owner, the Tatiana card, where you have to pay 3 or whatever challenging character gets -3 strength, unless they pay the 3 ink. So, I mean, she could come out as early as turn 2, so that's something. Let's look at the Beast. So we got a 5-cost Beast. 5/4. Your princess characters get +1 strength and +1 willpower. I think it's a little late. By turn 5, especially, I think this meta is going to be an heavy aggro meta that I think turn 5 is a little too late for Beast. Maybe if he quested for 2 and gave the princesses +1 lore also. I mean, they did say in their testing that Beast kind of like made some surprises happen because with princesses and stuff, like originally they wouldn't be able to challenge a character and banish it, so the opponent thought their character was okay. Beast comes in, now the character on the other side is getting banished, whereas it wasn't before. So I think they're really gearing towards like princess decks and stuff like that. Overall, I'm pretty sure that I saw this card got an enchanted version. I'm pretty sure it did. I don't have a picture of it yet. I think it was like just revealed, but I'm pretty sure this card has an enchanted version. Coming back. So Belle, Untrained Mystic, and Accomplished Mystic. So we knew Accomplished Mystic was coming back because we saw that Castle promo that we're going to be getting on the 29th from the Collector's Quest at the Disney Park in California. They're doing a special thing on the release day of the 29th where do the Collector's Quest, you get a pack of Fabled, and you get this card at the end. Castle promo. One of the game designers was kind of talking like how he liked how this story was told, but he never kind of saw the middle of it. So I thought that was kind of like very interesting. But I think this card could see some play, especially with Belle. I mean, play her on 3, shift her next turn, you're moving a damage, and then you're moving more damage. Who knows? You never know. Amethyst, could get a whole like redoing because we know Amethyst is like the bounce color, bounce, evasive, and we know now that none of the bounce stuff is coming back. So who knows? I mean, a lot of these colors they have their kind of core values, but they could be changing very soon. First Enchanted we saw Circle of Life. Now I think that this is going to be a very expensive card, as much as say like when we got the Ursula Deceiver of All Enchanted. That card was like on release going for like $400. I think Circle of Life is going to start very high, but I still think it's going to be up there with like the Elsas and the Tamatoas as far as the Enchant goes. I think it's going to be a played card. Kind of, they said that this is kind of the first time that they've put a card like this in the game, and it was just fitting for Amber to have this, which I agree, it is fitting. But who knows? We could get in the future, we could get other ink colors to be able to bring characters back from the discard also. So we've seen singers now in Ruby, so who knows? I mean, that one interview, they said they're already thinking about set 20. Like crazy. So I do like the card. I like the artwork. I like the small box. Kind of like brings out the art more. Very amazing card. Sudden Chill coming back. So I was a big Sudden Chill player in my last deck for set championship. I tested this card with my buddy, and then we ended up making changes last minute. I was playing like Prince John and Sudden Chill and Quick Thinker, the chip card. But we, in testing, thought it was kind of slow, so we made some changes. We added some Diablos. We really focused around that Shift Diablo aspect. Didn't do great in the last set championship I played in. Went 2-3. First one I did get a card, so I mean I did accomplish what I wanted to. But Sudden Chill coming back, classic card. This is one of the new epics. Goofy set for adventure. So I haven't seen a lot of locations in this set. We do know of like Hidden Cove coming back, and Atlantica, I'm pretty sure, was the other one where singers get +2. But once during your turn, whenever this character moves to a location, you may move one of your other characters to that location free. And if you do, you draw a card. We have been noticing there's not a lot of card draw. A lot of our card draw things were in some of these first 4 sets, and they are not coming back. So card draw is going to be very valuable, I think, this next format. So this card could see some play. You never know. I mean, it's not terrible. I think it's a pretty standard 2-cost 2/2 quest for 1. Seems pretty standard to me. He does have the hero tag, so maybe some synergy with some other heroes. I mean, there is that Steel One Last Hope coming back where heroes get extra benefits. So I mean, you never know. But I do like the artwork. I like the epics. I like all the epics I've seen. So here we go. This is a new Enchanted, Jasmine. I really like the look of this card. I really do think this card could see play. 3/5, quest for 2, and you discard a card, and this character gains Challenger 3, and you can do this more than once. So you could discard 2 cards, give her Challenger 6, and make this a 9/7 real quick. I mean, for taking out some of those heavy willpower locations. She's a 5-cost. She's inkable. I mean, I really do like the look of this card. I think this card looks very good, and the artwork is amazing. I definitely think she'll see some play. I'm very excited for Goof, chart topper. Whenever this character quests, you may play a song card with 4 cost or less from your discard for free. So bringing back songs from your discard and putting it back on the bottom of your deck. He is 6 cost, but he does have a shift 4, and we do have another Goof that is a 3 cost. I'm pretty sure that it's a decent shift target for this one. But if you're playing it, gotta come out turn 4. Turn 6, I think, is a little slow for Emerald. And by turn 6, if you're playing aggro, which I think the meta is going to be, the game's going to be over by for a lot of decks. So we'll see. Some fun stuff could come out of this. I'm going to experiment. I love green. I'm still a green player. I do love Emerald, so I'm definitely gonna mess around with the card. Here's the regular version of Max Goof. This is another new epic we are getting. The Alien Dancer, just standard 2/3 quest for 1. Good shift target probably for the Rockstar that's coming back. Um, but yeah, I do like this. This is the new Nala that I was talking about. O2 quest for 2. While this character has no damage, she gets +1 lore and resist 1. So pretty much on play, she's getting questing for 3 and gaining resist. So a lot of the early game characters that are 1/2s and 2/1s and all this stuff, they're not gonna beat her. So very interesting. I definitely think this card is gonna play. The only downside of it is that it's uninkable, but there's not a lot of horrible uninkable cards. So there's definitely a lot of good inkable cards in Steel that can, if she's all you're playing that's uninkable, you'll be fine. But definitely like the looks of this card. Definitely think it's gonna play. Cards not coming back. So we know Rapunzel and Ariel are not coming back. What Steve said was these cards kind of had their time to shine. There wasn't an Amber deck that didn't include these cards for a lot of set championships and for a very long time. Rapunzel's been in the game since these both have been in the game since set 1, and they've always been auto includes. So they've had their time to shine. The direction they're kind of going is they want other cards and more decks to be able to come out that maybe were so prevalent before, because the meta just had so many strong, powerful cards that were just auto includes all the time, and people didn't try other things. So they really want to get away from that. They want new cards to shine. They want new like strategies to come out. So I like the way it's going. I think it's going to be a fun meta. Popsicle and Fishbone Quill are not coming back. They said that they really had to be careful with their 1-cost items going forward, because Popsicle was another auto include, always in, lets you get out that bell early, that 3-cost on turn 2, or no, turn 1, I'm sorry. Fishbone Quill was a card that they didn't think was like overpowered. They just think that they liked the other options for ramp right now with Tipo and Sally Azurite C. So, not to say this card is going to be gone forever. I don't think it'll be gone forever. I do think this card will make a return at some point. Maybe after Tipo and Sale are rotated out. Who knows in 4 sets, but they definitely said they had to be careful about their items, and they didn't say that this card was never coming back. So Diablo, I'm not. I like Diablo. I played Diablo. I like the card. I like Prince John. I'm sad to see these cards go. Who knows what's going to happen in Infinity? Maybe they get banned. But, I mean, Prince John was pretty strong. A 1/2, the quest for 2 with Ward, and when you discard, you draw. Great card. He could just sit on the board. Nobody could do anything about it. You wouldn't actually quest with him until the other side was clean. And Diablo, I can't tell you how many games Diablo drew me on a ton of cards. So we were pretty sad about this. The Fox 4/3 has Rush, but in Ruby there's another. I think it was a Power Line card that was also 4/3 with Rush. Can't remember if it was a 3 or a 4 cost, but there is another card coming out that's like this. It's not Amethyst. In Goat they kind of said it was like there wasn't many answers for Goat. It comes down, he gains, goes out, he gains. So late game, there wasn't really any way to prevent this guy from winning. So I don't think these cards will be gone forever. I do think they'll make a return at some point. I don't know if this exact wording will come back with Go. I do think it'll come back. Maybe it'll have different wording where it's only if he, like, when he's banished, he gains a lore, not when he comes into play, because I think this was, like, too strong in a sense almost, because if, like, there's cards when, like, you're playing a game and it's like, oh, my opponent's at 18, and then if they get a goat, I don't even get a chance to respond. The game's just over. So, you know. Sisu and Be Prepared, they did say that they like Ruby's kind of like place is removal, but these were kind of like a little too much removal, I guess. I mean, I don't think Be Prepared is terrible. I think it's essential for like these board wipes to happen. I mean, we still have things like Under the Sea that can board wipe things, especially for aggro. Um, Sisu, they said, was just like maybe a little too much because it also quested for 3 and it was a 5/4 body. It was an 8 cost, yes, but we had the Emboldened Warrior to shift on this, so it could come out on turn 6. Which Emboldened Warrior is coming back, so very exciting. Storm and Whole New World. I think Whole New World will definitely come back sooner rather than later. And Storm Rage on, I mean, they chose Strength over Storm. Zeus is also not coming back, so there's not a lot of good. There is some good still removal songs. We still have Strength, which will be in the meta. It's going to be auto-clued in Steel, I feel. I think Strength was kind of a little better. You can cycle this with that goof card, kind of. So, who knows? We'll see what happens. I think this card could come back later on. Another new Enchanted we saw just today, actually, was this Pongo. This Pongo here. Determined Father. I like the way this looks. I like the art. I think it looks great. And this just was revealed today. What else did I? Oh, another new Enchanted. This is the power line. We've seen this before. Oh, here's the Scar. So, finally, King. I do like this card for Steel. That Nala we just saw is an ally, so she can get +1 from this. At the end of your turn, if this character is exerted, you may draw cards equal to the strength of chosen ally character of yours. If you do, you discard 2. Choose to discard 2 cards and banish that character. I think it looks good. You could always do this on Scar himself. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it says chosen equal ally. He's not an ally, but I mean, there's other good options for this to draw cards. So card draw is going to be a very valuable thing. I love the art. I'm definitely going to be getting this card. Sisu Emboldened Warrior is coming back. I like this. I played this when I did play a little bit of Control in chapter 6. I was playing a little bit of Ruby Amethyst. Ursula Vanessa coming back, Singer 4. Again, good card, good singer. I like it. And then Zeus is another card not coming back. So, kind of like what we've seen so far. I kind of just wanted to get another video out, get my input, let you guys know what's going on. I'm excited for the new meta. I think it's going to be great. I got a new short form series that's coming out. I'm just waiting for some things to come in the mail, and we are going to be ripping some shorts. We're going to be ripping some packs soon. So stay tuned for that, guys. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Tell me what you're most excited for this next chapter. What's your favorite Enchanted? Just anything you guys say is going to help me out a lot. So again, my name is Seth from Growing Up TCG, and I will see you guys